What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to another video. So this is Apple's HomePod Mini, their second smart speaker in their lineup. Now, the original being the very first HomePod that Apple dropped a couple of years ago at a starting price point of $349. Now, when Apple released the original HomePod, they mentioned that they wanted to focus on the audio experience first and the smarts behind the speaker second. And the result was exactly that. A speaker that sounded incredible, but we don't know how Siri compared to Amazon's Alexa and the Google Assistant even a couple of years ago. Now, with this HomePod Mini, Apple focused on the smarts first, but they made sure to focus enough on the audio experience to the point where this speaker sounds better than any other smart speaker it's competing against in this price range. And you can definitely tell that the HomePod Mini was meant to be the little brother in this product lineup. If you've owned the original HomePod, then the HomePod Mini is going to feel and look incredibly familiar. The HomePod Mini is made out of that same mesh fabric type material, and it's even got a power cord that's directly plugged into the back of it, literally as soon as you open the box. The only difference is the Mini actually runs to a USB-C end that'll plug into a wall adapter. The original HomePod just ran straight to the wall. It was a straight up power cord. Small note on that power adapter that's actually included in the box. Thank you, Apple, for this one. It's only available in the color white. So if you're like me and you got a space gray HomePod Mini that will obviously come with a space gray cable attached to it, it'll run to a white power adapter. Now, if you're really obsessive about the colors whenever it comes to designing a room, this might bother you a little bit. But overall, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Now, going back to the design of the HomePod Mini, it also comes with the same touchpad on the top. The only difference between the Mini and the original HomePod is the Siri UI on the Mini actually encompasses the entire top of the touchpad, which actually looks really nice. On the original HomePod, it was only a small portion. And from a design and build perspective, the HomePod Mini feels super quality and well built. And whenever it comes to fitting it into, let's say, your bedroom or even like a kitchen counter, because of its smaller size, it feels much less obtrusive than the original HomePod. And obviously, since this is a HomePod, Siri is going to be the brains behind the speaker, so to say. So naturally, the more Apple products and services that you're invested in, the more beneficial the HomePod will be to your overall experience. I mean, even during the setup process, the HomePod requires you to tie an Apple ID to it, and it'll ask you if you want to sync over a lot of important information from your Apple ID to the HomePod. So if you're using native apps and features and services like the native calendar app, the native notes app, phone, iMessage, Apple Music, Apple News, Siri is going to be able to access the information in those apps in order to give you a more personalized smart speaker experience. Now, let's say you own multiple HomePods. Apple has some pretty cool features built into their software for that as well. You can group multiple HomePods together in order to play music, which is obviously going to lead to an incredible music listening experience. Or if you happen to have multiple HomePods scattered around your house, they have a dope intercom feature, which works kind of like this. You open up your Home app, push a little button on the top right corner. Stop sending an intercom page, we're filming a YouTube video. Stop sending an intercom page, we're filming a YouTube video. That's fire. And over the past couple of years, Apple has definitely made some improvements to Siri in order to make it more helpful. What's my name?
You're Arian, but since we're friends, I get to call you
And one of those areas is in smart home automation. So if you were to go out and buy any HomeKit enabled product or accessory, like basically anything from Philips Hue, you can set those up using the Home app on your iPhone inside your home, obviously, and Siri and the HomePod will be able to control that HomeKit enabled product and accessory, which is also super awesome. But let's be honest, 95% of us, including myself, are going to use Siri and the HomePod Mini to ask us what the weather is like outside, or to bump our iPhone into the HomePod Mini in order to wirelessly transfer whatever we're listening to the speaker, because that is the ultimate sign of living in the future. Now, of course, it wouldn't be a HomePod review if we didn't spend at least some time talking about audio. And the thing about reviewing audio over a video, it's obviously difficult. Now, In the studio, we've tested a wide variety of songs and genres, but whenever it comes to us wanting to play that back to you, it's really difficult for us to translate the audio quality from the speaker to your speakers through the form of a video, especially once you factor in the fact that YouTube compresses every single video that we upload. So when it comes to audio, you're just gonna have to kind of take our word for it. Like I said, we played a wide variety of songs and genres on the HomePod Mini in the studio, and I think with each song that we played, we were thoroughly impressed at the audio quality that a 3-inch round speaker was able to achieve, especially considering that $99 price point. So while there have been improvements to the smart aspect of the speaker, and that's really good, from an audio standpoint, at this price point, it's incredible. So that's it. That's our review over the HomePod Mini. It's a really capable and awesome sounding smart speaker for 99 bucks, which, given how Apple typically prices their products, I think this is relatively reasonable. Like we said at the beginning of the video, the original HomePod launched for $349. Now, since the Mini has come out, the HomePod has dropped to $299, but think about it this way. Would you rather buy 3 HomePod Minis or 1 giant HomePod? I will take the 3 HomePod Minis given the awesome features like group speaker play and obviously intercom, because the opportunities with intercom in terms of pranking and having a good time around the house are just limitless. So if you are well invested in Apple's products and services and you are considering the HomePod Mini, I say go for it. It's a really awesome smart speaker. Outside of that, I really hope you guys enjoyed the review. If you did, make sure you like and subscribe. Stay safe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Hey Siri, is it going to snow tomorrow?
Yes, it's going to snow tomorrow.
You didn't know?
Nah, bro, since when does it ever snow in Texas?